Hello and welcome back to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, where last time we played through the Egg Cup on 50cc, and today we'll be playing through the Triforce Cup on 50cc, and we're going to be playing as Koopa Troopa. And we also unlocked a new car last time, and it was the GLA car. Okay, so ordinarily I would just go, well, one down the list to get a new pair of wheels, but because there's only one later, we're going to use the GLA tires to kind of match up with the GLA car. Hashtag not sponsored, and we're going to use the parafoil. Here are the stats, and we're going to once again make sure that smart steering and auto acceleration are indeed disabled. And so without further ado, let's dive into the Triforce Cup on 50cc. Let's do this. We now come to the last of the three cups that were ported over from the, or remade from the Wii, from Mario Kart Wii, and Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which is Wario's Gold Mine. And I guess I'll just take a time to say again that, man, oh man, did they glow up. They gave a serious glow up to the tracks from Mario Kart Wii, because I still say that Mario Kart Wii looks pretty damn good for a Wii game, but they just... They took it to a whole new level with the cups, or with the graphics in this game. This game is damn beautiful. It is a gorgeous game from top to bottom, start to finish. And just to see these classic tracks get glowed up to this extent is phenomenal. And it just makes me wish that some of my higher ended, or I guess some more of my favorites, I wish they had gotten the treatment that these cups or these courses did, because for as much as I'm sure the Mario Kart 7 improved on the Wii version, I don't think the 3DS's graphical capabilities could possibly match up to that of the Switch, so I am doubtful that they would reach this level of graphical fidelity. Just something tells me that probably didn't happen. But yeah, the thing is, Wario's Gold Mine was never really one of my favorites. I mean, I think when I was super young, like when I first started playing, my early days of playing this game, or playing Mario Kart Wii, I think it might have been among my favorites. But as I played more and more, I just came to love DK Summon and Coconut Mall more than that. I don't know. I think it might have been the kind of adventure aspect of it. I mean, the music's awesome, but what Mario Kart track is that not the case for? But you know, I think I honestly think it was the minecarts. I think it was the feeling of like chasing down the minecarts is probably what helped me, why I initially thought it was my favorite. Because aside from that, like you know, it's a fine course. I just don't think it was one of my, I don't think it's one of the best that Mario Kart Wii has to offer. Although I will say that aside from the visual upgrade, they definitely gave a major gameplay upgrade to it as well, because they made it feel a little bit more intense with the anti-gravity section, and they made it so that the stupid minecarts wouldn't knock you off the platform if you bumped into them, because they made them also anti-gravity, and if you bump into something else that's anti-gravity, you get a spin boost off of it. So, nice addition. I approve. It makes the course a lot more bearable to play. Yeah, I just wish that I wish that some of my favorite Mario Kart Wii tracks got the upgrade. I mean, Moo Moo Meadows is awesome, and I love how beautiful that course looks, because that course is just like, oh, just such a delight to look at with its visual effects and all that, compared to how it looked on the original Mario Kart Wii. Grumble Volcano, I gotta be honest, I mean, I never really was a big fan of Grumble Volcano, but it was, you know, it got a glow up certainly, but not nearly to the extent that this course and Moo Moo Meadows did. This is like night and day. Well, no, Moo Moo Meadows is the most prevalent example of night and day. This one's also a pretty clear upgrade, but not to that extent. Yeah, and also, did they add boost ramps here? I didn't actually check. They didn't. Okay, yeah. So I think they could have had. I mean, I guess I know why they didn't add boost ramps there, because obviously they need an incentive for people to go down the left route. It's because it's faster, but still, it feels like it's missing that sense of speed, because it's the you know, the drop of a roller coaster. If you go down the hill, I feel like there could be a boost of speed there, but I don't know. Anyway, that's Wario's Gold Mine. So next race. Now, I know what you're thinking. Really? Earlier you said that both other Mario Kart, or both other Rainbow Road tracks in the game, you think are better than the one made specifically for Mario Kart 8, and this is among the list? Really? The SNES version? That has no verticality to it because it was made for the SNES. It's just, there's no, like, ups and downs to it. It's just a straight, you're on the same elevation the whole time. And my answer is yes. I do think that this course is of higher, is a better Rainbow Road course than the, I don't know why I tried to do that. I think it was used as 200cc, because 200cc you do have enough speed to clear that jump, but obviously 50cc you don't, so I'm not used to that. But yeah, I think this just captures the spirit more of it being a Rainbow Road course. I think my favorite Rainbow Road is still the one from Mario Kart Wii. I think that the Rainbow Road from Mario Kart Wii is the best version of it. Maybe it's because it's in, I mean, I was gonna say maybe it's because it's in outer space, but I mean the one in this game is in outer space too. But I guess it just feels, because like I said, as a space station course, it feels awesome. But as a traditional Rainbow Road course, it doesn't really feel like it captures the spirit of it. And maybe I can't really quantify why I believe that's as much as I do, but I guess it's just because it feels like the Rainbow Road aspect of it is pushed to the side in favor of being a space station course. Which is fine if that's what they wanted to make, because, you know, I'm all about space and I'm a nerd for outer space and all that stuff. But I did it again. It's gotta be just because it's 200cc, because it is... That's the second lap in a row that I've tried to go for that jump, knowing full well I couldn't make it. It's just, I think it's just habit at this point. It's just like ingrained into my routine for this course that I take that jump because I know that on 200cc I can clear it, but obviously in 50cc I cannot clear it. So check back in 200cc and we'll have enough speed to make that jump. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I guess it's just, feel free to disagree with me. I'm actually curious to hear what you had to say. Which of the 3 Rainbow Roads in this track, or in this game is your favorite? And if you were to rank them, how would you rank them? Because I would say that of the Rainbow Road courses in this game, it goes N64 from the Lightning Cup, this one from the SNES version. And I think it just feels more. I don't do it this time. I almost did it again. But I didn't do it this time. I feel like it feels more colorful, I guess. I feel like the rainbow aspect of it pops a bit more than it does in the Space Station one, because obviously that one is meant to be more of a Space Station course than a traditional Rainbow Road course. Yeah, my ranking would be N64, SNES, and then the Special Cup one. But if we were to include other games, I think the Mario Kart Wii Rainbow Road outranks them all easily. But I'm curious to hear what your thoughts are on how you'd rank the Rainbow Roads. Anyway, next race. So I like how, just looking at the proportions, it kind of looks like Koopa Troop is driving a toy car, with how, because like with how his body sizes up against the car itself, it looks like he's just driving a toy car, which is kind of funny. Anyway, so Ice Outpost. This is a course. Okay, I'm gonna let's. Oh, nice! The red shell avoided me because we were on different paths. Cool. Let's try to take the shortcut and see if I don't screw this up. I didn't screw it up. Nice. Can we take the second shortcut? Yes, I can. I will probably screw that up when we come back to 200cc because I'll be moving so fast that I won't be able to stop in time to actually make that turn. But we'll give it a shot when the time rolls around. Anyway, the thing about this course is that it gets some... I feel like it gets a lot of flack. And I don't necessarily know why, because one of the YouTubers I watch pretty regularly plays Mario Kart 8. And the general consensus among that group of friends is that the Ice Outpost is kind of like the one that you dunk on. Like it's like the one that everyone kind of hates, and I've never really understood that. I mean, granted, I'm not as well versed in the Mario Kart community as I am for, say, like the Halo community, so I don't really know what the general consensus is on the ranking of the games or the ranking of the courses or whether this is any good or not. But as far as I'm concerned, I've never really had a problem with this course. I'm a pretty big fan of it. I mean, I wouldn't say it's one of my favorite courses ever, but you know, I think it's got a charming little atmosphere to it. I like the kind of the ice atmosphere of it, where you have like the snowy glaciers around, the toads cheering you on from the side. They're all dressed up for the occasion. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's nothing special. I'll say that much. It's like it's nothing. I'd say it's probably like a perfectly average course, but I wouldn't call it a great course. But I also certainly wouldn't call it like anything that's worthy of like being reviled. I would say it's a perfectly average Mario Kart course that I just happen to personally really like because of the aesthetic of it. And I guess that might be a very superficial reason to enjoy it. In fact, if I extend an olive branch, I'd even say that I might enjoy it a little more if it was kind of like Sherbet Land, because Sherbet Land from Mario Kart, well, not from Mario Kart Wii, but I played it on Mario Kart Wii. The one, I believe it was on the, it was either a Double Dash course or an N64 course. I'm not sure I don't know for sure which one it was. But either way, I'm a big fan of that one because I feel like maybe if Ice Outpost was kind of more like that in the sense that you were actually driving through an icy, wintry wonderland. It might be a bit cooler, no pun intended, but because right now it just kind of feels like you're on a track that happens to be surrounded by ice instead of driving through an icy wonderland kind of thing. And yeah, you do go through the cave and all that, but you know, I feel like there could just be a bit more to it than that. So you know, I'd say it's an average course, just not worthy of being like unabashedly praised, but also not worthy of being unabashedly despised, like I've seen some people do. Yeah, overall, perfectly average course. Now the next course and the grand finale of this cup, and the reason why it has the name Triforce Cup, it's a bit of a different story. So, speaking as someone who has never, ever played a Legend of Zelda game, and speaking as someone who is completely ambivalent toward the series, I don't have any love for it, I have no hatred for it, I am completely ambivalent to it, I've never played anything from it. The only involvement I have with the Zelda series is, for as dumb as it may sound, it's the, when I was a kid, I used to love watching the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, which is, it was a weird show, where half of it was like this, thinking about it, that show was weird. Like, the cartoon, because, so for those of you who haven't seen the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, it's split into two parts, where half of the show is dedicated to, you know, what you'd expect, a cartoon, a 2D cartoon animated Mario adventure where it's Mario, Luigi, Princess Toadstool, and Toad going on adventures throughout the Mushroom Kingdom. And I really liked it. It was a really, really entertaining show. I mean, it helped that I was a fan of Mario games, so obviously I loved it for that reason. But I do think, in retrospect, it had some pretty entertaining, pretty engaging sequences from the cartoon side of it. But then there was another part to the show that was a bit strange. The remaining half of the show was dedicated to a real-life sitcom sequences featuring real-life Mario and Luigi actors in a sitcom environment. It was weird. It was real weird. I'd have to rewatch it to see like if they hold up at all. But I just conceptually, just from memory, it's like, that was really weird. It was a really weird concept for a show. But, you know, I have great memories of the show, and I think I still like it in retrospect. However, the reason I bring it up is because in the credits of each episode, they would always tease, it'd always be like, if you like this, check out this Zelda show over here, which is something I knew nothing about. But I always remember the one clip, which was, well, excuse me, princess. So that's my only involvement with the Zelda series. Anyway, all that prelude was for me to be able to say that as someone who has no involvement with the series whatsoever, I adore this course. I absolutely adore it. It hits every beat that I would have expected it to. Because like, when I was talking earlier about it feeling like a proper adventure, this course feels like a proper adventure. You start out going through the grassland area, then you soar into the castle with the glider, and then you go on an adventure through the castle where if you hit all three of these little anti-gravity things, which I did not do, but you saw it in the first lap, a ramp comes up in the center and you can trick off it and spin against the sword in the center, and then you have your grand escape over the drawbridge, where you go through the little forest area to escape, and it's just... Maybe it's simple in its design. It's no Mount Wario, but I do really like because like I said earlier, I'm a fan of courses that feel like an adventure rather than a racetrack, and this course feels like an adventure where you start off, go through the grasslands, adventures with the castle, go through the ins and outs of it, and then escape out the back to the forest. I really like it, and even just a little detail of it, of the coins being rupees, I think that's what they're called, instead of the traditional coin. Just those little details make this course really, really fun, and easily the highlight of the Triforce Cup, and a really, really strong send-out for the Cup in general. Anyway, let's view the results. You've collected 300 coins. A new vehicle customization option has been unlocked, and we're going to see what that is next episode. But for now, that'll be it for this video. So, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time. I hope to catch you all tomorrow for some more Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Goodbye.